Asuka, you won't believe this, but my husband doesn't help with housework at all. Can you believe it? I'm the one making more money too. In that sense, I'm so jealous of you, Asuka. Your husband is well-educated, makes good money, and seems really kind.
Looks can be deceiving. You can't always tell someone's true character from their education or appearance.
Huh? What do you mean?
Gambling, debt, cheating, a controlling attitude. There are people out there who carry all those titles and more.
Wait, are you talking about your husband? No way. I remember when you got married, you used to tell so many sweet stories about him.
Looking back, he was nice to me, but he was awful to waitstaff and strangers. I guess I didn't see the red flags back then.
But if that's the case, why don't you just get a divorce?
Yeah, you're right. It's crazy not to leave once you see someone's true colors.
Hey, didn't I ask you to take out my suitcase? Are you deaf? Or are you just too dumb to understand something that simple?
All right, I'll get it now. Just give me a second.
Seriously, when your husband goes on a business trip, shouldn't the wife have everything ready without being told?
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry.
What's with that attitude, Asuka? You are always so cold.
What do you mean?
Don't get it? Of course you don't. You must have a brain like a chicken. Maybe an IQ of 3 or something.
Were you trying to say cold as ice just now?
Well,
And calling me IQ 3? That's kind of funny. Like, that's impossible.
No, Asuka. You only graduated high school, so it's not strange if your IQ is that low. I, on the other hand, have an IQ of over 110.
Are you trying to brag? If so, I should mention my IQ is over 120. I never brought it up before because I didn't think it mattered.
What? That's a lie. You only have a high school diploma.
IQ and education aren't the same thing. I could retake the test right now and prove it if you'd like. Honestly, I don't care about it. Judging people based on that is ridiculous. High school diploma? It's all nonsense.
Girl, whatever. I have to get up early tomorrow, so just make sure you finish packing.
Seriously, so dumb.
Gosh, my wife is so full of herself. She drives me crazy.
Your wife seems pretty strong-willed.
Exactly. For a woman, she's so, just thinking about it gets me mad all over again. At least Yuna is soothing to be around.
Really? But if you're so happy with me, why haven't you divorced your wife yet? And maybe deep down you still like her?
No way. The only person I want to be with from now on is you, Yuna. Once the divorce is final, let's be a family. Just the 3 of us.
Tomoki, you always talk big. Are you really serious about getting a divorce? If you are, prove it with actions.
Huh? Actions like?
Look, I even got the divorce papers for you. Fill them out right now.
What? Right now? Are you serious?
Of course. How can you talk about being a family when you haven't even divorced her yet?
Well, there's a timing and all that.
Just do it. Otherwise, you can leave tonight.
Okay, fine. Well, I don't have to turn them in right away. I just keep stringing both of them along and enjoy this double life for as long as I can. There, I wrote it. Happy now?
Tomoki, thank you. I'm really glad.
I'm exhausted. Make sure you clean up all my stuff. And don't forget to take my suit to the dry cleaners.
This is...
I'm starving. Is dinner ready yet?
Tomoki, welcome back from your trip. I've got a special dinner prepared for tonight.
Huh? Oh yeah? What's going on? Is she really that happy I'm home? Well, having both a wife and a mistress isn't bad at all. I'll just keep Yuna in check, and everything will be fine.
I'll have the special dinner ready in no time. So just wait, Tomoki.
Hurry up and pick up the phone.
Hello?
Finally. Took you long enough. Why don't you pick up right away?
Oh, sorry, Tomoki. I've just been a bit all over the place. What's up?
Don't WhatsApp me. Did you take my suit to the dry cleaner? I said I need it soon, right?
Oh, your suits? Yeah, I dropped them all off. All of them.
Fine, but it sounds kind of noisy. Where are you, Asuka?
At home, obviously. The air conditioner's acting up, so I had a repair guy come over.
Huh? You never mentioned anything about that.
Well, it happened all of a sudden. I knew you wouldn't like it if I just sat around doing nothing, right? Oh, looks like the repair guy's calling me. Gotta go.
Wait, Asuka, don't hang up on me. Damn it.
I'm handling it quickly, Tomoki.
It's getting late. I'm exhausted. Asuka, about dinner tonight. Huh? Wait, what? What's going on?
Hello?
Asuka, hey, what the hell is going on?
What do you mean?
Why is the house completely empty? And where are you? Stop messing around and come home right now.
I'm just doing exactly what you told me to.
Huh?
You told me to take out your suits, so I took everything out.
I'm asking why me sending a suit to the dry cleaners led to this.
Oh, calm down, Tomoki. I put the signed divorce papers and those pictures of your mistress and her kid in the suit.
That's not what it looks like, Asuka. It was just a joke from a company party, you know?
So, I took your suits to the cleaners, the divorce papers to City Hall, and the pictures? Well, I mailed those to your parents' house.
What?
The divorce papers were accepted without a problem, so I figured I'd move out today. I've been really busy, you know.
Wait, hold on. The air conditioner repair guy. That was a lie, wasn't it?
Nope, it wasn't a lie. He was really here. Oh, and I made sure to send those photos of your mistress and her kid to your parents. Should be arriving soon.
What?
They're lovely photos, don't you think? I'm sure your mom and dad will be thrilled. They were always nagging me about when I was going to have kids after all.
You? How dare you? If my parents find out, my reputation is gonna be ruined. You were playing dirty.
This isn't dirty.
It is. It is underhanded and cowardly.
Actually, dirty doesn't mean cowardly. It means temporary fix. You know that, right? I mean, with your college degree and high IQ, of course you knew that. Sorry, my bad.
Shut up. You are so annoying, you idiot.
So pathetic.
Damn it. Asuka's mocking me. Wait. Calm down. I still have Yuna. Yeah, who cares if Asuka's gone? Now I can finally marry Yuna. This is actually perfect. Hey Yuna, I've got some good news. Guess what it is?
Let me guess. You finally got divorced from your wife?
Yuna, you are exactly right. I finally got rid of that devil of a woman. It's great, Yuna. Now we can finally get married.
No thanks.
Huh?
I don't want to marry you, Tomoki.
What? Why? You wanted me to divorce Asuka so bad.
I didn't want you to divorce her, but I don't want to marry you.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
I've got someone else who's got my back.
What do you mean, someone else?
Someone who takes care of everything for us. Thanks to him, we're able to live comfortably.
Wait, but aren't you working as a hostess?
I quit a long time ago. He's been taking care of me, especially now that I have a baby. No way I could raise a kid on my own. Oh, and for the record, Tomoki, You were just a fling.
But it's my kid, right? Wait, it's my kid, right?
What kind of father doesn't pay for living expenses or child support? If you were really the dad, I'd have made sure you were paying up a long time ago.
Wait, hold on. I thought this whole time it was my kid.
I never said that. You just assumed on your own.
Whoa, you're trash. Even the worst trash would be better than you. When do they collect garbage like you, anyway?
You're really laying into me.
Well, duh. You are lying to me the whole time, sleeping with someone else. Do you even realize how messed up you are? Or are you just too dumb to get it? Maybe Yuna's IQ is around 3 or something.
You know, those words apply to you too, right?
Huh? Asuka?
Yeah, it's me.
What? What's going on?
Oh, I invited Asuka to this group call, that's all.
Huh? Wait, what? Why does Yuna even have Asuka's number? This is freaking me out. What is happening right now?
Calm down, Tomoki. I'll explain. Yuna and I have actually been in contact for a while now.
What?
Yeah, I knew you were cheating on me a long time ago. I let it slide on purpose. I was shocked when Asuka first called me.
Wait, when?
About a year ago, I think? No, it was before I got pregnant. So, maybe a year and a half? Yeah, that sounds right. Asuka was so scary back then. Sorry about that. I'm sure getting a call out of the blue from the wife was a surprise. Wow, this is also nostalgic.
Wait a minute. Why are you two getting along? This is insane. So, what? My wife and my mistress teamed up to trick me?
Trick you? Don't try to twist things. You're the one who lied to us first. Tomoki made it seem like his marriage was falling apart and that he was on the verge of divorce, but he never intended to go through with it. So if anyone was tricked, it was me.
No. Who cares who tricked who first?
It absolutely matters. Tomoki, you're so selfish. At first, you sweet-talked us, made us let our guard down, and then took advantage of our kindness. You acted like the kid was yours, but you never cared about things like money or legal acknowledgement. And it wasn't just the cheating. Tomoki, your attitude was unbearable. Did you think I was some kind of maid? I have my own job, you know. I can't spend all my time catering to you. You always try to make fun of people with talk about IQ or education. It's honestly ridiculous. The IQ 3 thing, right? Totally absurd. You love to brag about your income, but you're cheap. When Asuka told me you had debt, I was seriously disgusted. I know, right? And he had the nerve to say gambling is an intellectual game. Like, what?
Stop it. Just stop. Why are you two even doing this? What's the point of teaming up against me?
It's simple. So the divorce goes smoothly, and I get the upper hand. At first, when Asuka said she'd sue me for infidelity if I didn't help, I thought, who is this woman? But after talking to her, I realized she's actually really nice. I wanted to get revenge on Tomoki, so I agreed to help her. Thanks to that, we got plenty of evidence, and you even signed the divorce papers.
You two.
He was never going to follow through with the divorce on his own. I'm so glad we succeeded. You thought you could keep living a double life forever, right? But that was never going to fly. You seem to think women are somehow less intelligent than you, but you couldn't be more wrong. I've got proof of every heartless word and all the high-handed behavior you've shown me. Oh, and plenty of evidence of your affair too. So be prepared to pay a hefty settlement.
No, I don't want that. I didn't do anything wrong. Just wait and see. I'm telling my mom.
So pathetic. Yuna, thanks for helping me. I didn't think it would go this smoothly.
Asuka, I'm the one who's grateful. I'm so glad I met you.
It's been 3 months since Tomoki and I finalized the divorce. Since then, Tomoki apparently has serious trust issues.
Really? No way.
I got tricked by both my wife and my mistress, and the kid wasn't even mine. Who can I trust now? Women are terrifying.
He's so scared of women now that it's even affecting his job. Yes?
Oh, never mind.
Apparently, he quit his old job and switched to construction work where there are fewer women.
What? Really? Well, he had it coming.
Hey, can't you even carry that? What's your grip strength? 3? Sorry. Women and men are both scary. I still have a ton of alimony to pay. My parents have disowned me, and I have no idea how I'm going to survive.
Anyway, that's the update. I doubt we'll be in touch again, but good luck with everything, Yuna.
Take care, Asuka.
And so, my strange alliance with Yuna came to an end.
Your skin looks amazing lately.
Really? I haven't done anything special.
It's probably because of love, right?
You're teasing me, aren't you?
Well, your new boyfriend really seems to cherish you.
That's right. I have a new boyfriend.
Thank you for the meal.
Thank you for the meal. I plan to keep cherishing this relationship with someone who treats me the way everyone deserves to be treated. I'm Ayako, 37 years old. I live with my husband Daisuke. We've known each other since we were kids. The two of us, along with Manami, who lived nearby, have been friends since childhood. The three of us were always close, and our families were too. From daycare through elementary, middle school, and even college, we stayed a tight trio of friends. After graduation, though, things changed. Daisuke and I both got jobs at the same company, while Manami started working part-time, and we went our separate ways. Since Daisuke and I were spending more time together, we naturally started dating. 7 years ago, when we were 30, we got married. But our marriage hasn't exactly been a happy one.
Hey, is dinner not ready yet? Wow, what is this? It's seriously not good. There's dust on the floor. Did you even clean?
Daisuke, who used to be so kind, changed right after we got married. He constantly criticized everything I did and insulted me. If you don't like it, why don't you do it yourself, Daisuke? I'm not the type to back down, so I would talk back sometimes, but...
What? Don't you dare talk to me like that.
It only made things worse, so I gave up pretty quickly. Then one day... Welcome home.
Hey, what were you thinking about?
Why are you asking me all of a sudden?
I didn't have the papers I needed for work in my bag today.
That must have been rough.
What? I made a fool of myself. Why didn't you put them in there? It's all your fault.
What? How was I supposed to know which papers you needed and when?
It's a wife's job to support her husband's work, right? You're failing as a wife.
He blamed me for something he forgot, as if it was my responsibility. That was the last straw for me. I decided to talk to his parents. We've always had a good relationship, so I felt comfortable discussing things with them. I've been having some trouble lately. When I explained Daisuke's behavior, they were furious.
Ayako, I'm so sorry for how he's treating you.
I'll set him straight tonight. Let me know if he does anything like this again.
Thank you so much, Dad, Mom. His dad promised to have a serious talk with him. That night.
Hey, Dad. I heard what you did to Ayako. What were you thinking?
True to his word, his dad confronted him.
She has been taking care of you, and that's how you treat her? Well, it's just because... No excuses. Not only do you complain about the housework, but now you are taking your frustrations out on her. But she didn't do her part. She's doing just fine. You are the one who's out of line.
Daisuke couldn't talk back to his father and just sulked. I hope he changes his behavior after this. But that hope didn't come true. He's late today. Ever since his dad scolded him over the phone, he had been coming home later and later.
I'm home.
Welcome back. You're pretty late today.
Yeah, I was busy.
Wait,
What's wrong?
there's glitter on your suit. Were you with another woman?
Well, one of my coworkers tripped and fell on me today. Maybe that's why.
I see. Wait, what's this? A receipt? This is from a woman's brand, and that's an expensive bag. Now he was acting in ways that made me suspect he was cheating. Not knowing what to do, I decided to talk to Manami, our other childhood friend. Since she's known both of us for so long, I thought she could give me some good advice. So yeah, I think Daisuke might be cheating on me.
Don't you think you might be overthinking it, Ayako?
Really? You think so?
Yeah. And besides, didn't his attitude improve? Isn't that enough?
Well, I guess.
If you keep doubting him, that's not fair to him, right? Maybe if you're a little more understanding, he'll start coming home on time again.
Manami said I was probably just overthinking things. Maybe she's right. I can't keep doubting him all the time. But...
I've got a business trip this weekend.
What? That's so sudden. I thought your department didn't have any trips.
It came up last minute. I'm leaving right after work on Friday.
His suspicious behavior was only getting worse. I couldn't take it anymore, so I decided to talk to his parents again. Hi, Mom. It's Ayako.
Oh, Ayako, you came at the perfect time.
The next day, when I visited parents-in-law, Manami's parents happened to be visiting too. I don't feel comfortable talking in front of them, but with some encouragement from everyone, I told them about Daisuke's suspicious behavior.
I can't believe him. We've talked to him, but he hasn't changed at all.
Honestly, what's going through his head?
Ayako, maybe you should try talking to him directly.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say this, but right now, he's failing as a husband.
All four of them were concerned and upset for me. Thank you all. I'll try talking to him. With their support, I decided to confront Daisuke. Hey, you've been coming home late a lot lately.
I told you, work has been busy.
It's not just that. There's glitter on your clothes, receipts for women's brands, and now this sudden business trip. Honestly, I think you're cheating on me.
Yeah, fine. You're right. I'm cheating.
I knew it. Invite her over here. He admitted to cheating much more easily than I expected, but I was about to be even more shocked.
I bring her in.
Wait, Manami? His affair was with Manami. How long has this been going on?
About 7 years, I think.
That's right when we got married. And why are you with Manami?
This is your fault, Ayako.
What?
It's your fault. You started dating him without telling me.
What?
I liked him way before you ever did. You stole him from me.
Stole him? I didn't even know you liked him.
That's exactly what I hate about you. You're so smug, thinking you've won just because you've been with him.
Wait, calm down. Cheating is wrong, okay? That's what we need to talk about.
Oh, shut up. This is all your fault. If you were more attractive, he wouldn't have cheated on you. Stop acting all bitter just because you lost to me.
What about you, Daisuke?
Of course, Manami is better.
Daisuke!
Like she said, if I had been happy with you, I wouldn't have cheated. I found true love with her, someone who's cared about me for years. I'm divorcing you and marrying her.
Too bad for you, after all that effort to steal him.
Manami, we should have a big wedding. Let everyone celebrate us.
Yay! I've always wanted to get married in Hawaii.
Hawaii? Perfect. Let's do it.
Awesome. We're getting married in Hawaii, Ayako. You should come.
After that, Daisuke and I got divorced. He moved in with Manami right away and completely stopped responding to me. I ended up having to gather both sets of parents to break the news of our divorce myself.
What's he thinking?
I'm so sorry. I can't believe we raised him like that. It's humiliating.
This isn't your fault, but I can't believe he hasn't even apologized to me.
Exactly. After hurting so many people, it's unforgivable.
Both sets of parents were furious, as if it were happening to them.
He needs to learn his lesson.
We've got to do something to make him pay.
Thank you. Actually, I have an idea. Could you invite Manabi's parents over too? A few months later, I received an invitation from Daisuke and Manami. I flew to Hawaii with my parents, Daisuke's parents and Manami's parents.
Wow, this place is fancy.
Isn't it? I always dreamed of having a wedding in a place like this when I was younger.
Me too. We used to cut out pictures from magazines, remember?
Yeah, but we didn't have the money back then. Well, we're here now, so let's live it up. All on their dime too.
Congratulations! The family room is this way.
And so, Daisuke and Manami's wedding, or rather, our grand revenge drama began.
Will the bride's father please come forward for the walk down the aisle? We'll practice the entrance.
There's no father for this bride.
Well, we were told he would be attending today.
Yes, but as far as I'm concerned, there's no father for this bride.
I see. Well then, let's practice the hymn you'll sing during the ceremony.
That won't be necessary.
Excuse me? There's not a single song I'd sing for those two. Let me go check with the bride.
Sure enough, Daisuke and Manami stormed into the family room.
Dad, why aren't you walking me down the aisle?
Exactly what I said. I don't want to walk down the aisle with you.
What are you talking about? What kind of father refuses to walk his daughter down the aisle?
We don't have a daughter who would cheat and steal someone else's spouse. But it's our wedding day. You could at least help us save face. Save face for who? Exactly. Well, for the guests, of course.
Have you checked the guest seating?
What?
None of the guests are here.
What? But we sent out so many invitations.
Well, that's only natural.
Yeah. Who would want to attend a wedding for a couple that got together through cheating? But we didn't tell anyone about that.
Well, everyone knows.
What?
Your coworkers, your friends, everyone knows you two had an affair.
How? How do they know?
We all went to the same school and have a lot of mutual friends, of course.
You told them, didn't you? Unbelievable.
I didn't go around spreading anything. People asked me how you two were getting married, so I told them the truth.
How dare you?
Bride and groom, it's almost time.
Just do your part in the actual ceremony, okay?
And then the wedding ceremony began.
The groom is entering. Everyone, please give him a big round of applause. Next, the bride and her father will enter. Let's give them a big round of applause. I apologize for the mistake. The bride will enter now. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Our plan to completely ignore their wedding went off without a hitch.
Now, it's time for the ring exchange. First, Daisuke will present the ring to Manami. Next, Manami will.
Damn it, why is this happening?
I don't know. Maybe Ayako did something.
Everything's going according to plan. They looked so uncomfortable as their ceremony was ignored by everyone.
And now, let's have them showcase the rings they exchanged.
Hey, why is everyone ignoring us? You know exactly why. But still, ruining our wedding is just cruel.
Cruel? The real cruelty is cheating, hurting your wife. There's nothing worse than that.
But that's all in the past now. Can't you at least celebrate our wedding?
Yeah, isn't it a parent's duty to celebrate their child's happiness and a new chapter in life? Don't be ridiculous. We don't have a daughter who cheats and steals someone's spouse. And we absolutely do not accept a man who could betray his wife like that.
We're disgusted by your marriage. And you expect us to talk about happiness, new beginnings, and celebrations? But it's our one and only wedding. It's only natural to want people to celebrate.
You two ruined my only wedding, and now you expect us to just happily celebrate yours? That's asking way too much.
You could have done more. If I had tried harder, I wouldn't have cheated. How dare you? Ayako did more than enough.
Absolutely. Cheating on her with a childhood friend from the start of your marriage shows what kind of person you are.
Hold on, Dad, Mom. That's going too far.
Shut up. We don't even consider you our daughter-in-law anymore.
Fine, I have my real parents, and I'll only deal with them from now on.
What are you saying? I already told you. We don't have a daughter who cheats.
Wait, Mom! Say something! I'm not your mother anymore. Don't call me that.
What? Ayako, we were wrong. I'm sorry, but could you convince my parents for me?
Excuse me? Why should I do that?
We've been friends since we were kids, right? Even without the romance, we were so close.
What are you talking about? None of my friends would cheat on me and betray me like you did. So I'm cutting ties with both of you. Don't ever come near me again.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry for everything. Just cool down for a bit. We're cutting ties with you as well.
From now on, we'll live like we never had a son. And we certainly won't acknowledge a daughter-in-law who thought cheating with him was fun.
Dad, Mom, please wait. We feel the same way. We never want to have any dealings with someone who would cheat.
Exactly. And the way you just turn on people when things don't go your way, it's despicable. Please, listen to me.
We're cutting ties with you too as well.
Yes, we don't want to be associated with people who hurt our daughter. Don't ever show your faces to us or Ayako again.
So that's it. I'm glad you two found your true love. Have a nice life.
Wait, hold on.
Don't leave me. I'm sorry. Please don't go.
After that, many people who heard about what Daisuke and Manami did cut ties with them. They lost their friends and now live lonely lives. And since he and I worked at the same company, word spread at the office too.
Hey, have you heard about Daisuke?
Yeah, it's seriously unbelievable, right?
I always had a bad feeling about him. Totally. I wouldn't be surprised if he got demoted or had to quit.
He's been feeling the pressure at work, and rumor has it, he's being forced to choose between a demotion or resigning. I also filed for alimony from both Daisuke and Manami. On top of that, the costs of their Hawaii wedding piled up, so now they're struggling financially. Their true love relationship is falling apart, and they're constantly fighting. The two who were supposedly bound by true love are now on the verge of breaking up.
My happiest days were when I was with you, Ayako.
He has even started sending me regretful messages. Of course, I ignored him and changed my contact information. It's only a matter of time before they break up for good. I'm back living with my parents now. Not only do they cherish me more than anything, but I've also maintained a great relationship with Daisuke's parents and Manami's parents, who have cared about me since I was a child. Surrounded by these 6 people who truly care for me, I want to focus on giving back to them and living a much happier life from here on out. My name is Ayako, and I was planning to marry my fiancé Joe. Hey, what's going on with this marriage certificate? Why is Kana's name on it?
I just filled it out for fun. Don't get so worked up.
He was taking the whole situation way too lightly. I work as a secretary at my dad's law firm. Whoa, what's this?
What's up, Ayako?
Listen, Dad, the idol I was rooting for just got caught up in a scandal for inappropriate comments. Ugh, I don't even care anymore.
You were so into going to all their live shows, and now you're over it just like that. You were right. I better make sure she doesn't get over me that quickly too.
We've been dating for almost 3 years now. Does that mean Joe's thinking about proposing? A few days later, on our anniversary, he proposed to me.
Sorry for keeping you waiting. I want you by my side forever, so I can keep working hard as a lawyer.
Thank you. I'm going to do my best to be a good wife. So, I'm engaged now, but when are we actually going to get married? Wait, is that a wedding magazine? And it comes with a cute marriage certificate. But then I noticed our mutual friend Kana's name was on the certificate. You say it was just for fun, but how is that even possible? This is a marriage certificate, and there's even a stamp on it.
Kana had just come back from City Hall and I happened to have her stamp with her. She thought it would be funny to stamp it, and since I had my stamp too.
So he's not even going to apologize? I guess he's not taking our marriage seriously at all. Joe, do you want to marry Kana? Is that why you didn't stop her from filling it out?
What? I never said that. Calm down.
Ugh, I'm really turned off by this. I think I need some space, so I'm going to go back to my parents' house for a while.
Wait, are you serious? Your parents know we are engaged. They'll think it's weird if you just up and leave.
That's not my problem. If you ask me, it's weirder to fill out a marriage certificate as a joke. Anyway, don't contact me for a while.
Ayako, please don't go. I'm serious about wanting to marry you.
My parents welcomed me back without any questions. Welcome home, Ayako. I was just about to start making dinner. Do you have any requests?
I'm home, Dad, Mom. It's been a while since I've had Mom's cooking. I'd love to have some pizza.
Let's have a drink together. It's nice to have a drink with us every now and then. Don't you think?
Just don't drink too much, okay? I can make some snacks to go with it. I love this relaxed vibe at home. I'll still have to face Joe at the office, but I think I'll just take it easy for now. The next day, even though I didn't ask him to come, Joe showed up at my parents' house.
What do you want, Joe? Ayako said she doesn't want to see you. Please listen to me, Dad and Mom. It was just a little misunderstanding.
A little misunderstanding? What exactly do you mean by that?
Well, a female friend and I were drinking and she jokingly filled out the marriage certificate. When Ayako saw it, she got really mad. I don't have eyes for Ayako, but I think she misunderstood. So you're saying my daughter is the one who's in the wrong for misunderstanding? I'm not saying she's wrong, but getting angry over just filling it out without even submitting it. I don't know, maybe she's being a little too uptight.
Just filling it out? Do you think a marriage certificate is just a piece of paper? It's a serious commitment between two people about to start their life together. I'm sorry, but I can't agree with you at all.
Yeah, me neither. You're a grown man, and you're telling me you fill out a marriage certificate as a joke? You need to stop disrespecting Ayako. I'm so sorry. It was all my fault.
Do you really think apologizing like that will fix everything? We don't need your performance here. You're bothering us, so please, just leave.
Let's talk this out. I love you more than anything.
No matter how passionately he spoke, none of his words reached my heart. Working in the same place makes things complicated when a relationship gets messy. I don't want to quit my job, but this is really frustrating.
Ayako, can we have lunch together today? I really think we need to talk.
Here's the document you requested, sir. I believe everything's in order, but please double check. Thank you.
All right, I will. Thank you. Did something happen between you and Ayako? You two seem really tense today. Did you have a fight or something? Well, listen to this. A drunk female friend of mine filled out a marriage certificate, and I was going to throw it away, but I forgot. Ayako found it and got mad. It's just a piece of paper. Why is she so upset? Come on, we're lawyers, so we know how important even a single piece of paper can be. No wonder she's mad at you. You're great at the job, but sometimes you really lack sensitivity. If you don't do something, this could end in a breakup. No way, a breakup? I'm practically the victim here.
He was hoping to get some sympathy from his buddy, but he failed. This is so lame. I don't even know why I liked him in the first place. That evening, I went out to the convenience store alone. If I could just fade out of this relationship without saying anything, that would be the easiest. But he's not going to let that happen, is he? I really don't want to talk about this.
Hey, Ayako. Long time no see, huh?
Kana, it's been a while. I'm glad to see you're doing well.
Joe told me about the marriage certificate. I was so drunk that night, I hardly remember it. I'm sorry about that.
For someone who is so drunk she can't remember, she sure wrote out the certificate pretty well.
I love drinking so much, it's probably a problem. I'm worried I might fail my next health checkup.
You love drinking that much, but you're not buying any alcohol today. Taking a break?
You noticed? I want to drink, but I can't. I guess I should tell you why, huh? Actually,
Kana excitedly told me something I never expected to hear. A few days later, Joe showed up at my parents' house again.
Please come to the meeting tomorrow.
Right, I forgot about that. It doesn't really matter to me, though.
Please, Ayako. I promise I'll never see Kana again. When we get married, I'll be a good husband, and if we have kids, I'll be a great dad. I'll dedicate my life to making you happy. Please, give me a chance.
All right, fine. What do you think, Dad?
Well, he does seem serious, so I guess it's okay.
All right, let's go meet up with them tomorrow.
Thank you so much. I'll see you all tomorrow.
I'll bring my parents, so let's meet there. The meeting between our families was held at Joe's parents' house.
Ayako, thank you so much for coming all this way. Please, come on in.
It's been a while. Thank you very much for having us. Joe's family are all lawyers, and his parents are such nice people. So how did their son turn out like this?
Ayako, don't hold back. You like tacos, right? We ordered extra just for you.
Yeah, thank you. It's all really good.
I should be thanking you. Even though I hurt you, you forgave me. Your parents are really understanding people. So when do you plan to submit the marriage certificate? Maybe on Aiko's birthday or on your anniversary? Well, I think it should be whenever she wants. Ayako, when would you like to do it?
We can't submit it. That would be bigamy.
What do you mean? Bigamy? Ayako, are you married to someone else? What are you talking about? Have you been cheating on me?
No, please, don't misunderstand. I'm talking about Joe. He got married to someone else.
Are you married to someone else? Who?
His wife is Kana, our mutual friend. You might not get along with her.
Ayako, did you submit that marriage certificate? Why would you do that?
Why? Because Kana's pregnant.
What? Is she pregnant?
Of course, it's yours. She said there's no one else it could be. The day I ran into Kana at the convenience store, she excitedly told me she was pregnant. Pregnant? With Joe's child?
Yeah, we were careful, but I guess it still happened. Sorry, Ayako.
Was this another one of those drunk mistakes?
Well, I guess you could say that. But at least we found out before you two got married, right? I feel bad for you, Ayako, but I can't raise a kid on my own, so he's going to have to take responsibility.
Unbelievable. So it wasn't just a marriage certificate. He actually cheated on me. Maybe it's because I'm over him, but I'm surprisingly not upset at all.
Ayako, I'm really sorry. You're mad, right?
No, I don't care anymore. Should I go ahead and submit that marriage certificate for you? I still have it.
Thank you, that'd be great. This way, I won't have to worry about Joe running off.
I told my parents about it as soon as I got home.
That guy. I can't believe he is that much of a lost cause.
Ayako, are you okay? This must be hard for you.
Actually, I'm not sad or upset at all. I guess when I'm done, I'm really done. But still, I think he should face the consequences of cheating. I need your help with something. I want you both to come with me to the meeting with Joe's family. So, knowing everything, we attended today's meeting.
What the hell is this? You filled out a marriage certificate with another woman and got her pregnant? How could you do this to her? I don't even know what's going on. Yes, I did fill out that certificate, but I never meant to submit it. I thought you forgave me. Did you all trick me?
How could we forgive you after finding out you cheated? We're only here to say goodbye.
So, we'll be leaving now. Thank you for everything up until now.
I heard you were kind to our daughter, so this is really unfortunate.
I can't believe this. I thought she was going to be my daughter-in-law. Who is the girl anyway? Is it true you got her pregnant?
I don't know her. I can't think of anyone but Ayako. Ayako, wait! Ayako, are you really going to believe Kana's story? We did drink together, but that's it. Nothing else happened.
I can't trust you. Whether she's pregnant or not, there's no way we're getting back together.
Dad, Mom, I love Ayako. You were being too persistent. You didn't take your engagement seriously enough. You don't need to come back to the office either.
The doorbell's ringing. Looks like someone's here.
That doesn't matter right now. Ayako, please, I can't live without you.
The doorbell keeps ringing. Maybe it's something important.
Who is it? I'm sorry, but I'm busy right now. Can you come back later?
Hey, Joe. Surprise.
Kana? No way. Why are you here? How do you know where I live?
Ayako told me about the meeting today. Look, my belly's starting to show.
We might have done things out of order, but we're already family, so I thought it'd be good to meet everyone.
So she is the girl, Kana? She's really different from Ayako, isn't she?
I can't believe it. She's really pregnant.
Since Ayako submitted the marriage certificate, that means we're married now, right? Looking forward to being a family daddy.
Shut up. I don't even know you. We never slept together.
What? Are you seriously trying to deny it? It wasn't just once or twice, you know. Getting drunk and ending up together was kind of our thing, right?
I'm telling you, I don't know anything about it. There's no proof that kid is mine. Get out of here.
A DNA test would clear that up real quick, don't you think? Are you seriously trying to run away now?
If you hadn't messed everything up, I'd be married to Ayako, and I'd have inherited the office eventually. What am I supposed to do now? Joe, knock it off already. Stop whining and take responsibility for what you did. Dad! Listen to me. If you got a woman pregnant, you have to take responsibility for that. And if you cheated, you have to own up to that too. You're a lawyer, so you should know what alimony is. You and that woman need to pay Ayako what she's owed.
Wait, seriously? I have to pay too?
Of course you do. You were part of the cheating and you basically confessed everything yourself.
Are you serious? You said you didn't care anymore. Why are you taking money from us? We're going to need it for the baby. How can you be so heartless?
Because I have the right to get that money. I don't care about the situation, but I'm not going to turn down what I'm owed. And stop acting like the victim here. I'm clearly the victim.
Don't you care what happens to the baby? I'm cut off from my family, you know. I don't have enough money. I might not be able to take care of the baby properly.
Stop using the baby as a shield. Why don't you ask Joe's parents for help?
I'm your daughter-in-law now, so you'll take care of me, right?
Sorry, but we are cutting ties with Joe, and that means we're cutting ties with you too. Cutting ties? We're family. You're going to throw me away because of this woman? What about me?
I wanted Ayako to be my daughter-in-law. Now look what's happened. You're going to take full responsibility for this.
Mom, no, this can't be.
So we'll discuss the alimony another time. For now, enjoy the rest of your family time.
Like I said, you no longer have a place at the firm. Don't even think about showing up.
I am so sorry for all the trouble.
Come back to me, Ayako.
Can you stop ignoring me? Joe, you're all I have. Let's think about our future together.
It was just a fling. Ayako was the only one for me.
Thank you for sticking with me through all this. I was really nervous doing this alone.
We'll do anything for you, honey. But I feel terrible for not seeing his true colors sooner.
I feel the same. I met him so many times. I must be a failure as your mom.
What are you talking about? It's not your fault. I'm the one who didn't see him for who he was. Next time, I'll find someone who doesn't think a marriage certificate is just a piece of paper.
That's the spirit. You'll find someone much better suited for you.
With that, we left Joe's house with a weight lifted off our shoulders. After that, Joe was truly disowned by his family and lost his job at the same time.
Did you hear? Joe got another woman pregnant. Good thing. Aiko didn't marry that guy. Yeah, he was good at his job, but I'm glad we got his clients after he left.
He couldn't afford the rent on the apartment we used to share, so he moved into a cheap, tiny place.
Hey, don't vacuum right now. I'm trying to watch TV. Can't you think for once?
How long are you planning to stay at home? You need to get a new job. My paycheck isn't enough to cover everything.
Just give me a little more time to rest. I'm exhausted from everything that's happened. I'll start working soon.
You're a lawyer, so start acting like one. Do it for our baby.
It's easy for you to say, isn't it? You just sit back and tell me to work harder.
Who does Joe think he is? He got me pregnant, and now he doesn't even care about me. This is so frustrating. Maybe I should go play some slots or something.
Hey, Kana. What the hell did you do with my savings?
Gambling, slots, and horse races. I was just trying to relieve some stress.
You spent it on that? Do you even realize you were supposed to be a mother? You didn't take out any loans, did you?
His instincts were right. She had borrowed money from a shady source.
We know you ain't there. The repayment deadline passed a while ago. What are you going to do about it? I've had enough of this life. I want a divorce.
You promised to take responsibility. You're just going to abandon me and the baby?
After a long and bitter struggle, Joe managed to divorce Kana. As for me, I'm still working at my dad's law firm. The only real change is that a new lawyer replaced Joe.
Ayako, is the paperwork I asked for yesterday ready?
Yes, it is, sir. But everyone else went out for lunch, so why don't you take a break too?
Would you like to have lunch with me if you like?
Of course. Why not? Where should we go? I'm Ayako, a 42-year-old office worker. I married my husband Yosuke a few years ago.
My dad has trouble walking, and since my mom's no longer with us, you'll help take care of him, right?
Of course. I'll do my best. Nice to meet you, Father.
Yeah.
He's so quiet. I hope we can get along. When we first got married, I was nervous about how to interact with my father-in-law, but a few years later, a much bigger problem hit me.
Oh, hi, Ayako.
Sayaka. This is Sayaka, the housekeeper Yosuke hired. She seemed polite at first, but her attitude toward me quickly turned condescending. Sayaka, we're expecting some relatives over today, so you can leave early if you like.
Oh, that? I already took care of everything, so you don't have to worry about a thing.
What?
Ayako, you've been so busy with work that you hardly do any housework, right? You've even left all of Father's care to me. The relatives probably think I'm the wife around here, not you. And they didn't seem to mind me handling everything alone. It's simple. I'm just better at this than you. Oh, sorry. Just stating the facts.
It's her job to handle the house and care for Father, so how dare she be so bold? But it's true, I haven't been able to do much at home, so I can't argue back. Even though I was frustrated, I couldn't bring myself to confront Sayaka. Then one day, something unbelievable happened. Who's calling at this hour? Hello?
Ayako, it's me. Come to the living room right away.
Father? I'll be right there. Startled by the call from my father-in-law, who lived with us, I jumped out of bed. For him to call me? Did he fall and need help in the dark? But when I rushed to the living room, I found something completely unexpected.
Ayako, up here. Come to the attic.
What? My father-in-law was calling me from the opening to the attic above the living room.
Hurry, get up here. If she finds you, you'll be in danger.
Okay, I'm coming. Normally quiet and reserved, my father-in-law seemed like a different person, full of urgency. Overwhelmed by his intensity, I climbed up the ladder into the attic. What on earth is going on? And how did you get up here? I thought you were wheelchair-bound because of your legs.
Be quiet. Look down there.
He motioned for me to look into the living room. When I saw what was happening, I started to shake with anger.
All right, no one's here again. Now, where are the valuables?
Sayaka, the housekeeper, had sneaked into the dark living room and was rummaging around like she'd done it 100 times before. I was speechless. Has she been breaking in and stealing from us this whole time? As I kicked myself for not noticing sooner, Sayaka said something even more outrageous.
This house is so easy to break into. They even gave me a spare key too. How stupid can you get? Oh, look, a pearl necklace. But it's so old, it probably won't sell for much. Maybe I'll just toss it somewhere. If I pin the blame on Ayako, her reputation will tank even more. Yep, perfect plan.
That's my mother-in-law's necklace. Unbelievable. I can't just let this slide. I have to do something. At the end of my rope, I stormed down to the living room in a fury. Sayaka, what do you think you're doing?
Ayako? What are you doing here?
That's my line. Why are you here? Stop playing dumb.
What are you talking about? I just came back for something I forgot.
Don't bother lying. We saw everything from the attic. You were digging through our valuables, and you were about to steal my mother-in-law's necklace. And on top of that, you were planning to blame it on me. This is theft, plain and simple. I'm calling the police. But when Sayaka heard my accusation, she just smirked.
Stealing? Ha! I've got permission to take anything from this house, so it's not theft.
What?
Isn't that right, Yosuke?
When Sayaka called out, my husband Yosuke walked into the living room. Yosuke? What's going on? Did you really give her permission? Why would you do that? Yosuke sneered at me and said,
Yeah, that's right. I told Sayaka she could take whatever she wanted from this house. So Ayako, you have no right to complain.
Don't you get it yet? I stole your husband ages ago. Obviously, he'd choose me over someone who does nothing around the house.
What?
If you've figured it out, then get out of here already. We don't need someone as useless as you in this house. We'll get along just fine without you.
Relax. Even the relatives think I'm more suited to be the wife in this family. You have no place here anymore.
How dare they? They're the ones cheating, but I can't even come up with a good comeback. If I don't do something, mother-in-law's keepsake will be taken too. What should I do? Just then, someone completely unexpected interrupted our conversation.
Enough! How selfish can you two be?
It was my father-in-law, who usually kept to himself, but now he looked angrier than I'd ever seen.
Dad?
And why are you here? And what about your leg?
My father-in-law, who was supposed to have trouble walking, was standing on his own without his wheelchair.
I have been doing rehab, and now I can walk a little. I couldn't just stand by and watch you two get away with your crimes anymore. Crimes? What are you talking about? We haven't done anything wrong.
That's right. We've been working so hard, and Ayako just flipped out at us. She's the one who's been taking the valuables. We were just trying to stop her.
What? You're trying to pin everything on me? Do you really think that excuse is going to work?
Well, of course it'll work. Compared to you, who's been neglecting everything. Father-in-law totally trusts me, right? I've been taking care of him so much.
You really think I'm that clueless, don't you? You are dead wrong. I know all about how you have been stealing from the house, and how you tried to trick me into signing over the family assets.
What?
Is that true, Father? Why didn't you tell me?
I'm sorry I didn't consult with you. I wanted to gather enough evidence to make sure they couldn't escape before confronting them. I also wasn't sure you'd believe me. That's why I called you up to the attic today, so I could show you the truth myself.
I see. Sorry for jumping out without thinking. I didn't know what was really going on.
No need to apologize. I'm glad you were angry about your mother-in-law's keepsake. I'm not quick on my feet. I'm not good at expressing emotions. So I'm grateful you stood up for it.
Father. At that moment, I heard the sounds of police sirens getting closer.
Police? Father, did you call the cops?
This is unbelievable. This is just a family issue. There's no need to get the police involved.
Family? Yosuke's family, but I don't recall ever considering you family, Sayaka. You're just a worker who comes here for a job. How could you think you're part of this family?
Well, the relatives say I'm more like a wife to this family than she is. I've contributed more to this household than she ever has.
Even if they say you are like a wife, the fact is, Ayako is the one married to my son. You've gone beyond your duties and tried to take over this house. You're nothing but an outsider.
Yikes!
And among the things you have stolen were some of my possessions. When the police arrive, I'm going to report everything you have done. And yes, Yosuke will be charged as an accomplice. I've got more than enough evidence. No way! Father, are you serious? We have family.
You're kidding, right? This is just a scare tactic, isn't it?
No matter how much Yosuke and Sayaka begged, my father-in-law didn't change his stern expression. The sirens grew louder, and finally the police cars stopped right outside our house.
Yosuke, we need to get out of here. I'm not getting caught by the cops.
Yeah, you'll pay for this.
Yosuke and Sayaka ran toward the back door, throwing out one last threat. I didn't chase after them. I just watched them go with a steely expression.
Ayako, are you sure it was okay to let them go? I'm relieved you didn't do anything dangerous, but...
Oh, it's fine. I know exactly where they're planning to run. After we explain everything to the police, we'll head there ourselves. I'll fill you in on their little secret on the way.
What?
After telling the arriving police everything, I put my plan into action.
What now, Sayaka? This whole mess started because you wanted to sell those valuables. If anyone's getting caught, it should be you.
What? You're planning to claim you're innocent? If that's the case, I'm not taking you to our hideout.
Wait, you have a place to hide? I'm sorry I was out of line. Please, take me with you. I'll do anything. even beg.
Fine, but don't say anything stupid once we get there.
Yeah.
Sayaka led Yosuke to what seemed like an ordinary house.
Is this your house? Pretty impressive for someone who's single.
Yeah, I guess.
Sayaka awkwardly opened the front door.
I'm home.
Welcome back, Sayaka. I knew you'd come back.
Toru? I thought you were working the night shift.
Hey, Sayaka. Who's this guy? Are you living with him? So you were cheating on me this whole time. I can't believe this.
Well, that's...
Yosuke, you're the one having an affair here. You have no right to accuse Sayaka of anything. What? Who do you think you are? Coming here like that? I've been with Sayaka for 3 years. Who are you to her? Who am I? I'm her husband. What? I'm Toru, Sayaka's husband. We have been married for 5 years. So, yeah, she has been cheating on me with you. What? Sayaka, what the hell? This can't be true. You lied to me. You said you'd divorce him and marry me. Was that all a lie?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I love you, Yosuke. I really do. I really wanted to marry you.
Oh, so you admit you have been cheating on me. Fine, we're getting a divorce. And I'm going to sue you for alimony.
What? But I'm a woman. I'm supposed to get alimony, not pay it.
Yeah, Sayaka doesn't have a job. How can you expect a stay-at-home wife to pay alimony? Have you no heart? That's just cruel.
Wow, you two really are selfish, aren't you? Alimony is paid by the one who cheated, regardless of gender. The fact that you didn't know that and still did this is just pathetic.
Ayako?
What are you doing here? How do you know about this place?
Let me ask you something, Sayaka. Did you really think I wouldn't notice you trying to take over my role and have an affair with Yosuke? I saw the ring mark on your left hand, so I hired a detective. After confirming you were married, I reached out to your husband and we decided to expose you together. I figured this is where you'd run, and it looks like I was right. By the way, I've also arranged for a lawyer to handle the alimony. They're planning to sue you for a substantial amount, regardless of whether you're a stay-at-home wife.
No! Toru, I can't pay that much alimony. Please reconsider. This is all just a big misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? You just told me you were serious about marrying me. Was that a lie? If this really is misunderstanding, I'd love to hear your explanation. If you have one that both Yosuke and I can accept, that is.
Yikes!
Cornered, Sayaka started to sob, unsure of who to turn to. Yosuke, seeing her break down, began to berate her.
You were kidding me. I was deceived. I'm definitely going to sue you.
Yosuke, don't act like you're the victim here. Do you really think you can just gloss over your affair with Sayaka? You're in no position to blame her.
Eeks.
Just so you know, I'm not letting you get away with this. Don't think for a second you're off the hook. Here, this is the divorce agreement. If you sign it right now, I won't interfere with whatever you and Sayaka plan to do next.
Really? Are you serious? I'm giving you mine too. If Sayaka signs it here and now, I promise not to interfere with your relationship either.
Toru, thank you.
Yosuke and Sayaka signed the divorce papers on the spot. But immediately after, they both started acting smug.
You two are such idiots.
We were planning on divorcing anyway, so the fact that you're letting us off this easy is hilarious. You're way too soft.
Seriously, you fell for it. We did nothing wrong.
Yeah, totally. We're gonna be so happy together, so don't get too jealous.
What are you talking about? The only thing we won't interfere with is your relationship. We're still going to sue for alimony.
What?
And by the way, you two are probably going to end up with a criminal record. Officers, you can come in now.
As Toru called out, the police who had been waiting outside rushed in.
Stay where you are. You are coming with us. What?
Let go of me.
As Yosuke and Sayaka were being led away, they passed by my father-in-law, who was waiting outside.
Dad, don't just stand there. Help me. I was tricked by this woman.
What? You're in on this too? Oh, come on, help me out here, Father. I've been taking care of you so well, haven't I? Please, forgive me.
Forgive you? Not a chance. You didn't just go after my property. You even tried to take my wife's keepsake. Eek! Yosuke, Sayaka, I'm cutting all ties with you. Even if you are released, don't ever come near me again. You are no family of mine. No!
Yosuke and Sayaka hung their heads as they were taken away by the police. Toru and my father-in-law both apologized.
Ayako, I'm so sorry for what my wife did. Please take the alimony from her, but also let me pay some as well. I want to pay alimony too. My idiot son caused you so much trouble.
Oh, please, lift your heads. Toru, father, you did nothing wrong.
But still,
No matter how much I insisted, Toru and my father-in-law were determined to pay alimony, so I made them a proposal. I'll be fine. Honestly, I've been making more money than Yosuke. Instead, use that money to make yourselves happy. We all need to reclaim the happiness they tried to steal from us.
all right, but on one condition. You have to find your own happiness too. I agree, Ayako. I'm sorry I couldn't expose them sooner because of my own shortcomings. Please, find happiness from here on out.
Of course! With the troublesome Yosuke and Sayaka gone, we were all resolved to move forward with our lives. Later on, Yosuke and Sayaka were arrested on multiple charges. As the investigation continued, it turned out they had been committing fraud outside the household as well. After a trial, they were sent to prison, where they remain to this day.
Where did it all go wrong?
I would have been the better wife.
My father-in-law made sure all our relatives knew that Yosuke and Sayaka were con artists. The fact that he, of all people, took the initiative to spread the word shows just how serious he is about cutting ties with them. Personally, I really want my father-in-law to be happy, so I'm just hoping that he never reconnects with those two. As for me, I'm now visiting my father-in-law at his new home to tell him about my upcoming remarriage to Toru. As we handled the legal matters together, we grew closer and eventually fell in love. I'm getting married to Toru.
I promise I'll make her happy. I'm rooting for you both.
It seems like father is also making an effort to connect with the people around him in his new place. Seeing all of us looking forward and seeking happiness makes me feel hopeful for the bright future ahead.